are, ghoulies, and here we are once again. As you can see, Crimson Theater has stooped to a new low. As terrible conditions prevail here on Crimson Theater, while everyone's being very, very, very nostalgic, of course, about the former KISS performance at the Ice Arena, well, we thought we'd commemorate the event and show you probably one of the worst movies you've ever going to see on Crimson Theater. And of course, I'm talking about KISS Meets the Phantom here on Crimson Theater, a little treat. And, well, provided that Gene Simmons' butt doesn't fall out of his spandex pants, this show could probably go over pretty good. But you never know, as terrible conditions prevail here. Oh my God, we've stuck. Oh. Anyway, ghoulies, what can I say? I know there's many loyal fans of KISS out there, so I shouldn't probably express my true feelings about the band. But this should be a very good time for everybody watching tonight here on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater. And while this movie let everyone anticipate seeing KISS on screen back in the early 70s, mid 70s, whatever it was, what you really get is a field day for Anthony Zerbe, the only real actor in the movie. Obviously, and admittedly, KISS said they were not actors in this movie. We have what we call here bad dubbing. We have a movie that goes where every movie goes, where it doesn't know where to go to. That's right, to the carnival. And I can't believe the out-of-sync dialogue, out-of-sync dubbing, horrible live footage of KISS, not to mention the band that should never be heard live. What were they thinking? Who knows? They must have been in a real hurry to make this movie, because maybe they thought by the time they got the movie done, KISS wouldn't be huge stars anymore, which, as you know, they're still around. And Gene Simmons' face is on just about everything but toilet paper. But then again, I suppose in every household it is at the end of its lifespan. Anyway, ghoulies, terrible conditions here, so you get right into it. Big treat for you tonight. That's right, KISS Meets the Phantom on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater. Well, if you're not watching Crimson Theater, you're not having a good time. KISS won't be at the Ice Arena anytime soon. Can you imagine that they missed that? Wardrobe malfunction is going on here for Dr. Destruction. I've really hit a new low tonight. Of course, KISS. Well, they just didn't stand the test of time with me, but I know they have many, many loyal fans out there, ghoulies. And, well, what can one say? But there's a rare sound of KISS. They are sort of the Salieri of their day. And, well, the plot of tonight's movie is going very much like a Scooby-Doo mystery. What can one say? It's a very Scooby-Doo kind of thing. I don't know what's going on here. Total chaos in the director's room. Anthony Zerbe running wild. And I've never seen such worse acting, I think, in my whole life. And the script is very much like Dracula versus Frankenstein on top of that. That's one of my favorite movies, but I don't know if it's working here, ghoulies. Get right back into it. KISS Meets the Phantom on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater. I wonder right now, how did I let Ralph Puro talk me into this here? KISS Meets the Phantom on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater, even though I don't feel like myself. I don't look like myself. This is really kind of crazy. Anyway, we want to let you know about the new Dr. Destruction website. That's drdestruction.us, and it has all the latest updates, blogs. I've been writing some blogs. Can you believe that? Crazy, crazy things going on here in the world of Dr. Destruction. And don't forget to check out the Big Top radio broadcast, which is now moved to WGTD HD3 here in Kenosha. And I have Danny Garcia this week talking about Johnny Thunders from the New York Dolls. Now, it's quite admitted and known, maybe among some circles, that Gene Simmons idolized the Dolls and patterned KISS after them. One only has to look at some footage of the New York Dolls to realize that Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons are obviously Johnny Thunders and Syl Sylvain. Of course, KISS never managed to accomplish the music that the Dolls did, but that's another story. They still made a boatload of cash. And obviously, that's all anybody cares about these days, don't they? Anyway, ghoulies, get right back into it now. That's right. KISS Meets the Phantom on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater. You don't hate me too much for tonight's horrifying melodrama. You know, it isn't even Kiss's fault. It's whoever directed this. You know, at that point, I heard Kiss didn't even know how to put their makeup on Hollywood style until they did this film. This is, of course, around the time they appeared on the Donnie and Marie show. Ironic, isn't it? Perfect for the bubblegum music they'd be turning out in their future. Of course, Kiss did try to do a lot of crazy, crazy things. Probably the worst thing they ever did was take off their makeup. Anyway, ghoulies, be sure to check out the Dr. Destruction's Big Top radio broadcast on WGTD HD3 FM here in Kenosha. It's also streamed at that channel. And I have Danny Garcia this week talking about his documentary on Johnny Thunders. Anyone that knows their rock and roll history knows that Gene Simmons idolized the New York Dolls and used them as a model to do Kiss. Anyone can look at old footage of the New York Dolls and clearly see that Johnny Thunders and Sylvain were the models for Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. Crazy little facts there. Check into it. I know there was a Kiss book where they admitted such a thing, but it's hard to find it now. You'd have to do a little bit of searching. Nevertheless, rock and roll history as it would be, and Kiss still performing to this day. They are so popular that I had to stoop to this level tonight to bring you this show. I've hit an all-time low in my own personal life. Thanks a lot back there. Yeah, you're looking good. Anyway, ghoulies, drdestruction.us, the new website. Look for us at all kinds of crazy appearances here and there. Of course, you won't see me dressed like this again. That's the end of it. Anyway, ghoulies, you have a horrifying week. We'll see you next time on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.